Alright, what's going on, everybody? My name is Wyatt, and this is the revised version on how to wire any SCAR sound system. The reason why it's revised is because in my old video that unexpectedly blew up, I made that when I didn't really know what I was doing. I'll be quite honest with you. I just kind of pieced it together in my mind, and it came out working, and it still works, so I haven't changed anything, but I'm going to tell you what you need to do that I did that you shouldn't do, because my car just happened to work out. As you can see, I go to an automotive school. I've already completed all of automotive. Now I'm in the speed class. I've already done some performance stuff, performance before fixing actual issues like doors. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk about the car if I have enough time. Like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Hopefully the beanie didn't fucking pop up over my head. I hate it when it does that. All right, the meat and potatoes. There's nothing wrong back here. But this is what it's gonna look like. So your power wire, your ground wire. Power's blue, ground is gray. This is for your remote switch to turn the amp on. Speaker wire positive to the amp, speaker wire negative, speaker wire positive to the sub box, speaker wire negative to the sub box. And then that just runs back over here, right there. Sorry. You see that? Yeah. You just push those little buttons down and you let them pinch the wire that you stripped. Black is gray, blue is red. Put those two together, right? Now you're gonna have your channels. See R, red, L, white. Match those two together. This is your speaker wire. Your bass knob wire, right there. Now, this is your gain and all of your amp. Sorry, I'm so jumbled up. This is your amp controls, all of these. Don't touch them if you have a new system. You have to break the speakers in first. But once they're broken in after give or take 4 weeks, 5 weeks, you can start to play with the system. That doesn't mean, turn the bass up on your factory stereo, because you'll blow out your door speakers then. That's not fun. Then you got to spend more money. This bass EQ, never touch that. Ever. That shouldn't be touched. This can all be adjusted. Just play a song with a lot of bass and adjust it until it doesn't sound right, or it sounds different or less good. Anything that's not good or off, just back it off a bit and leave it there. This is your low profile. This is your subsonics. That's how low it can go. That's how high it can go. I have it all the way turned up because it's high frequencies. It's 12s that can handle it. That doesn't mean yours can. That's just what I have mine set to. Yours will be different. My subsonic, I don't have it set to the lowest because it kind of distorts after a bit, so I backed it off. Your gain is going to be the biggest notice in change in bass. If you turn that down, it is very noticeable. But even turned all the way down, it'll still shake your windows a bit. I have mine turned about halfway up. Because I wanted the bass off in my speakers so I don't blow them. I have my treble set to like 7. I keep my treble all the way up. And then I have my bass set to half. Or my gain set to half. So that's my speaker settings. Wiring wise, this can go to ground. Any piece of metal that's connected to the body. This happened to be a ground. Don't worry about that. This happened to be a ground. That you can use. The wire was short and I made do, but just any part of the frame or any piece of metal that's grounded to the body will work. Moving up to the front, this is where my issues start to arise. This is where it pops its ugly head. Because did I solder my speaker wires? No! What did I do? Fucking just wrap them around. That's bad. Don't do this. Either get butt connectors, something that's either a quick disconnect, or solder them together, and like have a sleeve over them, like a rubber sleeve, is another way to do it. You put the sleeve on first, then you solder, then you just push the sleeve back over the solder. Anything that is not this, don't do this. Now, I'm eventually going to fix this, because even I know that I'm grounding out. Like, if that wire touches that wire, the fucking radio will turn off or I'll blow a fuse. One of the two. And there are other wires that are starting to poke their ugly goddamn heads, so I'm going to fix the electrical tape after this video. Just as a temporary fix. And then I'm going to go to the store, buy butt connectors, and completely rewire my radio, which is annoying, but a necessary fix. Now, on the back here, you're going to have your left and right channels. Just match the colors. It's not fucking hard. If you bought a radio kit and you have an antenna adapter, just hook it into the back. Same thing with this. And my best advice for anybody wiring this is, if you buy an actual wiring kit, just match the colors. So purple black to purple black, white to white, white black to white black. The colors match. They do the same thing. And you can see right here, it tells you what to do. Now, I didn't know what any of this shit meant, so I just said, oh, color go to color. And it worked. But, you know, that's what it is. And whatever price you say I spent on it, whether I could have gotten it for cheaper or not, the reality of the fact is I spent $50 on it. So, call me a dumbass, but it's a $50 radio, at least to me. It makes 200 watts, which is what these radios or skar speakers are rated at. By the way, I kind of skipped over this because I forgot I enlisted my last video, but you're going to need to run all your wires underneath your dash. You're going to have to take your dash apart, look up a video separate to your vehicle. Mine's clips. They just, you know, they clip down. Why are you clipped up? What happened here? What is wrong with you? Oh, that's what's wrong with you. The wire's in the way. So I'll have to fix that too. See? Don't do that. Fix your wires. Now that's a recent thing, because the cold out here is very damaging to everything and anything. Your power wire. Right. Now, the way I have this set up, I have a dual terminal battery because I didn't feel, well, I don't have the setup and I didn't want to rewire this factory battery cables because I'm lazy. So I just bought a dual terminal battery, bought some farm cables, and used that as power hookups. Call it bad, it works. I've asked my electrical teacher, he said it's fine. You have to cut the wire in two places, and then you use an Allen key inside here to pinch the wire, pinch both power wires. Now, here's what you're supposed to do. See, you're supposed to run it along this electrical, factory power wire, because this is my ECU and everything. Get like a drill or something and drill behind the firewall, then replace it with a rubber grommet so that no water can get inside. Like a tight one, don't fucking cheap out. Buy a good rubber grommet, pull the wire through with like either wires or needles or, whatever you need to do to pull the wire through the grommet, do that. And then run it through the car. This has been the debate of the comment section for the longest time. My wire is fine. I ran it underneath this plastic piece. I ran it underneath this so it doesn't leak. You open the door, it's boppity boopity, it's there, it's fine. I mean, look, there's no damage. The fucking wire is fine. You know why it's bluer there? People who say that's a rub mark, because this door stays shut, so that's a non-gray area. That's where the no dirt is. That's where it's just smashed. There's no wear on it, it's just pinched, it's smashed. Oh, but it still works just fucking fine. Don't do this. If you want to do it, fine. I'm not ever going to say that it won't wear through, but for me it didn't, okay? I'm not saying it will, I'm not saying it won't. It's a do at your own risk, quote unquote. Look, you run it underneath this. Yes, the car is still a mess. Fuck off. back through here. Oh, yeah. Random box. Toolbox full of all my tools. Skateboard, I picked that up. And backpack. Tecker 500. God fucking damn it. But you run your shit back behind there. Goes to the amp. Boppity boopity. Don't connect your amp to your sub box ever. I never did. It just lays loosely behind my seat. Therefore, it's fine. But the rattling, if you connect it to your sub box, will eventually destroy it. Trying to think if I forgot anything this time. I don't think so. I'm just getting back in the car because it's cold. Well, I believe that is the end of the subwoofer section. A little less orthodox than last time because I was just trying to run through it because I was also cold then. Some of Jimmy's issues. So this is switch off, right? It's broken, first of all. There you go. So as you can see, I don't have gauge cluster lights. Everything is off. But if I turn it like halfway on, it works. So bobbity boobity, it's like left in a half on, half off position. It's like really finicky. But now I have, gauge cluster. Now I have working lights. I'm gonna put this fire hazard away. Yeah, because shit like that'll happen. Exactly like that, actually. Man, I blew my fuse again. See, that's why you don't do that. That right there. Exactly why. Fuck! Anywho, Jimmy's, yeah, the plastic kind of didn't survive the negative degree weather that we have here. So that's pretty cool. Those are about the only two new issues, honestly. Apart from the, what's it called? This. Yeah, apart from that and that, no other issues. So, yeah, that's why you don't do that. Fuck. I'm gonna see you guys later, I guess.